Hello, today we'll lecture anatomy and physiology respiratory system. Your teacher Begim Talapkyzy. The human respiratory system is a set of organs that provides the function of human external respiration, gas exchange between inhaled atmospheric air and blood circulation is the pulmonary circulation. Gas exchange takes place in the alveoli of the lungs and is normally aimed at capturing oxygen from the inhaled air and releasing carbon dioxide from in the body into the external environment. It has been proven that every 60 years old city resident passes approximately 60 grams through his only lungs throughout his entire life. Thus, 200 grams all kind of volatile, chemical, and half a gram of real metals. Throughout life, the human respiratory system works continuously without stopping from birth until death. It is thanks to it that we receive the oxygen we need to exist and, in fact, life. At the same time, it includes many more organs than just the lungs or nasopharynx, and it is very complex, big complex. And look at this video how our human lungs working. And you think in our life and never stopping our lungs and every second our lungs working. This is, I think, very beautiful, wonderful. The human nose is a filter of the respiratory system. It has as many as 4 degrees of filtration. It is correct to breathe through your nose and not through your mouth. When breathing through the mouth, the air enters directly into the lungs without first being cleared of harmful microorganisms and without changing its temperature. On average, the human respiratory system consumes about 8 liters of air per minute. During this time, we take in 15 breaths. A newborn baby takes in 1 breath per second. Ventilation of the alveoli is carried out by alternating inhalation. We are saying inspiration and exhalation. Expiration. Respiratory system consists of the upper respiratory tract, this is nasal cavity and pharynx. Lower respiratory tract, this is larynx, trachea, bronchi, and paired respiratory organs, the lungs. Pharynx and larynx, the place where air passes from the nasal cavity and mouth to the trachea and back, and food from the oral cavity to the esophagus. When swallowing food, the epiglottis closes the entrance to the trachea and protecting it. In this picture, we are looking our upper part respiratory system. The lungs are paired organs consisting of tiny air bubbles alveoli surrounded by capillaries. Oxygen from the air passes from the alveoli into the capillaries, and carbon dioxide is removed during exhalation. The right lungs consists of 3 and the left lungs of 2 lobes. The skeleton of the lungs is formed by tree-like branching bronchi. Each lung is covered with a serous membrane, the pulmonary pleura, and lies in the pleural sac. The inner surface of the chest cavity is covered with parietal pleura. On the outside, each pleura has a layer of glandular cells, we say mesothelial cells, that secrete serous pleural fluid into the pleural cavity, a narrow, slit-like space between the layers of the pleura. Alveolus. This means cells depression bubble is the end part of the respiratory apparatus into the form of a bubble that opens into the lumen of the respiratory bronchioles that make up the respiratory section of the lung. The alveoli participate in the act of breathing, carrying out gas exchange with the pulmonary capillaries. There are about 300 million alveoli in one lung. Function of the respiratory system: main function, breathing, gas exchange. In addition, the respiratory system is involved in such as important functions such thermal regulation, voice production, smell, and humidification of inhaled air. And also lung tissues also plays an important role in processes such as hormone synthesis, water, salt, and lipid metabolism. In the abundantly developed vascular system of the lungs, blood is deposited. The respiratory system also provides mechanical and immune protection from environmental factors. Respiratory system function: oxygen entering the body, removal of carbon dioxide from the body, removal of gaseous metabolic products from the body, and thermal regulation. Okay, look at video how our respiratory system working.
Mom,
respiratory system function: synthetic. Some biologically active substances are synthesizing in lungs tissue. Heparin, lipids, hematopoietic mast cells, and basophils mature in the lungs. Depositing the capillaries of the lungs can accumulate large amount of blood. Absorption: as chloroform, nicotine, and many other substances are easily absorbed from the surfaces of the lungs. The alveoli are formed by a network of thin elastic fibers. The inner surface of the alveolus lined with a single layer squamous epithelium. Your lecture Begim Talapkyzy.